God damn it. God damn it. We lost another one. And granted, people pass away all the time. I know that. It's just one of those things where, just how it goes. When time catches up to everyone, no one lives forever. But you look at the horror genre, and it's just John Carpenter is stood there. I don't want to jinx anything, but it's like Wes Craven, favorite of mine. Shocker, I love. Serpent and the Rainbow, People Under the Stairs. Even non-horror, like people like Roddy Piper and such, and Bill Paxton, and then you had and then there's like George Romero, who did my favorite zombie film, Dawn of the Dead, one of my favorite films of the '70s period, and Monkey Shines, and The Dark Half, and Day of the Dead, and then even in the back of my head, I'm like, well, there's Carpenter, and there's Tobe Hooper, and even today, like it's Saturday night, it's like 2:50 in the morning, staying up late, couldn't sleep, spent the day and last night just had free time last night and today off, so just watch a bunch of movies, pre-recorded reviews for films that Till from Germany sent me, and lo and behold, one of them was a killer crocodile movie called Blood Surf, and then I saw another film called Crocodile from 1979, and I even pre-recorded a review of Blood Surf and started saying, oh yeah, I know there was a Tobe Hooper film from 2000. Pre-recorded that. I haven't seen it forever. I remember not liking it, but I haven't seen that in like a decade. And then Tobe Hooper passed away at 74 years old. How? They don't know as the time I'm filming this. And I know Tobe Hooper was never up there for people like John Carpenter, which is my favorite director, and then Wes Craven, which a favorite of mine, and then George Romero was up there, George Romero. But Tobe Hooper, I liked a lot of his stuff. I mean, I haven't seen all of his stuff, but the stuff I saw, of course, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is a classic. I remember seeing this on my farm when I grew up on a farm in a different part of Iowa, because I lived in a different part of Iowa. Then when I graduated, moved to Texas, and then I moved back to a different part of Iowa. But growing up in the farm side of Iowa, I remember seeing this on cable, and it freaking the shit out of me. And the way the documentary style, the almost, it felt realistic and it felt real. It felt down and dirty, and it's still a very effective horror film to this day. This is a classic film, a classic movie. Yeah, I love this. And it's like, I know Marilyn Burns has passed away, Paulette Bartain has passed away, Gunnar Hansen has passed away, and now, Tobe Hooper has passed away. It fucking sucks. That sucks. And then the sequel, I know a lot of people don't like the sequel, but I've always enjoyed the sequel, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I thought, well, Tobe made the right idea when there was no way he was going to make a film as scary. He couldn't beat it, so let's make it a black comedy. And you got Dennis Hopper, may he rest in peace. And you had this, oh, of course, Jim Sedow, who was in the first one and this one. He's passed away too. Fuck's sake. But the cast worked well. I liked Caroline Williams. Great gore by Tom Savini. I liked the finale, which Rob Zombie stole for his movie, House of a Thousand Corpses. I remember seeing this as a kid and being freaked out by the gore, and yeah, as a kid, not sure about the humor. Not that I didn't like it, but I was just confused. But appreciated more. And this is a really fun sequel on the Lord of the Harvest. What is that, new health food group? I really enjoy this. Of course, Chop Top, Bill Moseley. I think this is a fun, worthy sequel. Step in my favorite chainsaw film after the first one. But there's other ones. I mean, I remember this being okay, Eaten Alive. I remember this being alright. I don't think it was that bad. I've seen better. I've seen worse. I thought this was an okay film. Eaten Alive with Neville Brand and Marilyn Burns and William Finney, a young Robert Englund. But you had the Funhouse. I enjoyed the Funhouse. I enjoyed it for what it was. I thought it was a pretty. It felt like one at a good pace. I liked the inside of the Funhouse and this figure that had this Frankenstein monster mask, and underneath it was still a different monster. I liked the design of the monster under the mask. The acting wasn't bad. I thought it was well directed. I liked the Funhouse. I mean, Invaders from Mars, I'll be honest, I've never been much of a fan of this, but good features. Making of Invaders from Mars with Tobe Hooper, actor Hunter Carson, special creature effects artist Aladil Encino Crodnail, composer Christopher Young, and the creatures, the sets of the spaceship, inside the spaceship, were pretty damn cool. I like the look of the creatures. I just didn't care for the ending and the kid actor, and I know that's the ending in the original Invaders from Mars, but so I have issues with the film, but I did like the special effects in it. I mean, well, I can't even say I'm a fan of the movie. I'd be lying. But hey, people have their... No one... Not every director has a perfect record. I've definitely seen worse movies. I don't say I like the movie, but I've seen worse. Hell, but this one, Life Force, I think this was a fun, quirky movie. And great, I thought the third act was kind of... It went really batshit crazy, where all of a sudden there's an apocalypse. I'm like, what the hell happened? But Matilda May and her nakedness, very well done effects that they stole for that Tom Cruise Mummy movie. The Steve Railsback, I thought, did a good job. I thought this was a great effort by Tobe Hooper. The effects were cool. The sucking people their life force, so they turn into this crusty zombie type. And how all the chaos in London, they definitely used their budget to an effect that I didn't think looked cheap. I like the beginning spaceship with like the... What was it, like on the tail of a comet or something? Yeah, Halley's Comet. I enjoyed this. Poltergeist, whoever directed it. If you're wondering what this is, long ago, I had traded with a guy, and he sent me these monster visions with Joe Bob Briggs, and what he did was, he took the movie, like from the DVD, he ripped the DVD, and then he inserted the Joe Bob Briggs monster vision at certain points, so that you're watching the DVD version, not the TV version, but the DVD version of the film, like Poltergeist, so nothing's cut out, but once in a while Joe Bob Briggs will pop up and you have the monster vision episode. So I thought that was really cool. It's a better fucking special feature than the actual DVD of Poltergeist, and that's what pisses me off, because we could have gotten an interview and set the record straight. It's cool if it didn't happen. At least tell about your experience directing the film. And if you didn't direct the film, oh well. Shit happens. Hell, I'm one of the only guys on earth that fucking love this movie. I don't give a shit. I love the Mangler. I do. I've always loved it. And I'm not just saying that because Tobe Hooper passed away. Otherwise, I would have said I love Invaders from Mars, and I don't. I have a V, just a spontaneous combustion. There's elements I like, but I don't love the movie because I think it fizzled out in the finale. If the finale was better, I probably would have enjoyed that movie. But the finale was a big letdown for me. But that does have a good Brad Dourif performance and some fun special effects. But this one I sincerely enjoy. I love that Ted Levine got to be a lead. You have some crazy gore. Robert Englund gives a quirky performance. it's a silly idea, but if you don't have a silly idea, I want you to do what gusto and this does, especially at the ending, and you have some nice bits of dialogue. This is bullshit. Reality, bullshit. Bullshit, reality. I yeah, I enjoyed this film a lot. I enjoyed some of the interesting, I want to say visuals, like the picture main character who sits up and spits blood right to the camera, like certain ideas that Tobe Hooper put into there. I've always enjoyed this film ever since I saw this when I was a kid. And yeah, I know he has done other films and they weren't really the best. I'm not going to sit here and lie to people and say I loved every film he did. But, you know, in interviews, he seemed like a nice guy. And commentaries, he seemed like a decent guy. Um, I liked Texas Chainsaw Massacre a lot. Eaten Alive was okay. Like I said, the Funhouse I didn't mind. Poltergeist I enjoyed. Life Force I enjoyed. Invaders from Mars, not my cup of tea. Chainsaw Massacre 2 I enjoyed. Oh yeah, he worked on Body Bags. I forgot. I actually forgot which segments, which parts did he direct of Body Bags. There were 3 episodes. Yeah, I forgot which ones Tobe Hooper. I think he did the Mark Hamill one, and uh, I have to look yet to see who. He partly directed Body Bags. I'm trying to remember which parts he directed of that which segments he directed. I gotta go IMDb. But I mean, I don't mind that as a TV movie. If I go to here, maybe it'll tell me. John Carpenter did Gas Station and Hair, and Tobe Hooper did I with Mark Hamill. And that was definitely an interesting. That was a good performance by Mark Hamill. It's an interesting idea for the story. He even had a role with Roger Corman and I think Charles Napier in that. But yeah, Body Bags I think is a decent anthology. Crocodile and the Apartment Cloudpets I didn't watch. Crocodile I barely remember. Mortuary I remember not liking. Gin I didn't see. Two Box Murders I actually don't mind. I actually remember not minding that film. Two Box Murder. Bleh, two Box Murders. I remember not minding that film. Salem's Lot, yeah, wasn't my cup of tea, I'll admit. And, you know, that Dance of the Dead episode I didn't like. So, yeah, I mean, did I like everything Tobe Hooper did? No, but he did a lot of good stuff, and he seemed like a nice guy. And if it just fucking blows, it fucking sucks ass. I mean, it's just like these. I mean, I know how it is. That doesn't mean it sucks any less that, you know, these directors you grew up reading about and hearing about, and, you know, these great movies they did, and then they're just disappearing, man. I mean, I always enjoy a film like The Mangler, and, you know, this has always been a classic, and, you know, I think this is underrated, and I think this is a fun movie, and whatever, I'm sure Tobe Hooper must have had some involvement in Poltergeist, and whatever he did, I appreciate. And fucking, god damn, man. Fuck. I don't know what to say, because I'm discombobulated, and I'm just pissed, and pissed about what happened with Wes Craven, and George Romero, and Bill Paxton, and Roddy Piper, and all this other people, and more, and now Tobe Hooper. Tobe Hooper, may you rest in peace. My condolences to his family. I think he had 2 sons. Could be wrong. Condolences to them. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll just blabber on and on. But, you know, maybe I'll sit down and give a watch to the Mangler, which is a favorite of mine. Then maybe head to bed. I don't know. Fuck. Sorry. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.